We're now here to launch the book in its Hindi edition. It's called Shehnaz Hussain, Ek Khoobsurat Zindagi. And I invite Nilofer and Namita to just come forward. And we are happy to have the translator here with us. Urmila Gupta is here with us. So I think it's a very wonderful chance we have in Jaipur on this lovely sunny day to unwrap this बहुत ही खूबसूरत किताब जिस पे खूबसूरती के राज भी छिपे हुए हैं. I invite you all to
The translator first.
I just invite Namita, the co-director of the festival, to say a few words. It's really an honor, Namita, for you to have launched the book for us.
Dear friends, I'm Noor, a woman who has moved beyond the limitations of a comfortable upper middle class background to build up a world-class cosmetics empire. Not only that, the chain of franchises across India have empowered other women also. And it's a question of being a strong feminist almost, with her strong belief in herself and the people who work with her, but with a unique mystique about her. And I've known her daughter Nilofer since many, many, many years. And it's a pleasure to launch her book today in the Jaipur Literature Festival, which includes a celebration of all kinds of books. And for us, a biography of a mother by her daughter is a very special subject. So thank you for Shehnaz Ek Khoobsurat Zindagi. Thank you.
A historic city which for a while magically turns into the annual Mecca of literature. And I thank Namita as so many others must to make this possible. It's a very special moment for me as a writer to have my book Flame, The Inspiring Life of My Mother Shehnaz Hussain, titled Ek Hindi Afkar by Westland Yatra Books. Flame being my debut in the literary world, I was a little tentative, but with the critique response swift and strong in favor, I recognized its potential to be available to non-English readers. I am an absolute believer in the importance of language literature. It will be my endeavor to reach out to the majority Indian readership, those that read our national languages. And here, I must say, I'm thankful that Namita spotted my book and saw its potential for readers in smaller towns and in Hindi. I have to thank Meeta and Urmila because I feel that a book can actually be found or lost in translation. A translation is, I think, a very sensitive thing. With Meeta, it was so amazing because I had put, my beginning had been moved to somewhere in the middle by my English publishers, Ashe, who I need to thank also. And after reading my book, Meeta said, how about starting it from that line? And I said, that's amazingly sensitive of you because that's where my book originally started from. So this book is also being published just on the racks in Malayalam by DC Books. And I hope to be having it in every possible Indian languages. The future of reading, according to me, lies with first-time readers. So, people who just started learning to read and write, that's where the future lies. For them, reading is still a wonder and perhaps a computer a little away. So let's not ever forget how many people in India read language literature. I have been known primarily as the holder of my mother's dream, and now it seems that I, in writing this book, have succeeded in documenting for posterity the incredible stages and the story of that dream fulfilled. This is witness to the evolution of an iconic Indian success. This book brings aspects of my mother's personal life and journey that have never been told before. The inspirational and strongly motivational quality of this book makes it an important piece of literature for women's empowerment, and in fact for any person who dares to dream. The book, through its pages, repeatedly says, "Believe in yourself." A quotation from my mother I'd like to point out here is, "I don't believe in destiny, you are what you will yourself to be." If we all believed in that, and I think, once again, it is in the smaller towns that this inspiration is much needed, where there's a lot of latent potential in people. Documenting my mother's life has been a deeply personal and fascinating experience. It is indeed not easy to portray a persona that is so visual and vivid. As I have said in my book, she is an aura. How do I describe an aura? I have tried to unravel the secret of her success, a corporate journey that started from the veranda of her home. But the part I find most engaging is watching through the pages, a young woman engaged at 14, married at the age of 16, emerged into a corporate diva. Her childhood, her lineage, her marriage, and the dramatic events